It's been a while. What an honor it is for me as a friend of yours to be able to be here interviewing you for potentially the biggest moment of your individual baseball career. As far as right now, first year on the ballot. Everybody's process is completely different during this time. What are you doing right now to either be all in on it or to stay away from it?
I'm all in. I mean, it's right there in my face. Like, I'm looking at the tracker all the time. I'm checking, just trying to figure out. Like, when I was playing, I never thought about Cooperstown. I never thought about myself in that light. But once you get done, it's something that I want.
Every stop you made along the way, you really made a mark in that city, whether it was Cleveland, Milwaukee, New York. Let's go back to each stop. Cleveland.
A swing and a miss, struck him out. How about that?
He got him. Number 7 for the big lefty.
I was so young. Like, I was so young, and I wanted everything so fast. Like, I felt like I had the talent. I felt like I had everything there, and I just couldn't get the outs like I needed to be able to be that dependable number 1 guy. And I feel like not until, the second half of 2006, Carl Willis taught me how to throw a slider, and I feel like it really just changed my career.
How you doing, big man? Good. Dealing with the bugs? Yeah. All right.
Strike 3 called. The game is over.
From the second half of 2006 until about 2013, I felt like I can go out and pitch with anybody at any time, and I feel like I could help my team win a game.
And CC has done it. A 5-hit shutout.
I feel like that carried over right into 2008. 2008, what I remember about Milwaukee, I was in the league as well at the time, and I never gave any pitcher in the game credit for being able to really put a team on his back. I always thought that was for a position player. I always thought that was for Ken Griffey to do, or for, later in the game, Mike Trout to do. More or less, the situation that you were in going into free agency, today's game, you would never see a pitcher do that. What was going through your mind at the time, understanding you're in line to get one of the biggest contracts of all time?
There's never been a time in my life, in my baseball career, when I was pitching, when I knew I was going to go out and win games. That was the time.
Hey! Struck him out swinging. Down he goes.
CC Sabathia with a 5-hit shutout.
I was like, I'll pitch every third day. I'll pitch as much as you want me to pitch, because I was so confident and I was feeling so good. Everything was clicking that summer, and I didn't want it to end. So there was no reservation about me, I'm going to be a free agent, I'm going to get hurt, all these different things. It was like, however many times you need me to grab the ball, I'll grab the ball, because I feel like I'm going to go out and win those games.
The Brewers are going to the playoffs. CC Sabathia, what a pickup.
And then 2009 comes around, first year with the Yankees. Why did you want to take on that challenge of going to arguably the biggest market team in baseball?
I honestly didn't. I tried everything I could not to be a Yankee. And just not knowing how special it was in the Bronx and understanding putting on that uniform. But getting a chance to talk to Cashman that offseason, and he was like, I've been targeting you for 2 years.
Kind of gave me a chill. I get a chill right now just putting on this hat, and as far as having the chance to win every year. And that's something I talk about, all the time. If you ask anybody, that's bottom line for me.
How could you not go to the Bronx? It's the only place to go if you really want to win. It was a no-brainer.
So first few years in Yankees, you're top 5 Cy Young. You win the World Series first year at the gate. You take home ALCS MVP right out the gate. What is it about those moments that really created so much shine in you?
I think those are the moments that I wanted to be in. I wanted to win. Like, I always want to win. Like, if I'm in a competition, if I'm playing and it's my team against your team, I don't care who it is up there, who it is on the other side. I'm gonna do whatever I can to win the game.
CC's dealing.
Worth every penny. CC Sabathia.
2010 21-game winner. You get the opportunity, you join the exclusive group of the Black Aces. Only 15 black pitchers have ever won 20 games in a season. What does it mean for you to be part of that exclusive group?
It was something that was special to me because I had that battery put in my back to be a Black Ace when I was young. Being in that Cleveland organization, my cat Grant really kind of took a liking to me and talked to me about the Black Aces. And then the year I won the Cy Young, 2007, I won 19 games, and Mudcat was like, you still ain't done. And I was like, what do you mean? I won the Cy Young, like, best pitcher in the league. He's like, you're not a Black Ace, you didn't win 20 games. And then in 2010, I ended up winning 21 games.
Big night for CC, a 20-win season.
You know, it's something that there's only 15 guys, and, you know, to be one of them is something special.
Now let's see if CC can get it right here. He's ahead on the count. 1-2 to Murphy. Pitch. Struck him out swinging. There it is. He has 3,000. And next up, CC Sabathia, the Hall of Fame.
Do you feel like 3,000 solidified your Hall of Fame status?
I think so. I feel like those big numbers like that, 3,000 strikeouts, 300 wins, put you in a class different than everybody else. But being the third black pitcher to do it, you know, it's special to me.
When that happened, what goes through my mind is the full circle of a career, from the beginning as a kid from Vallejo playing ball to some of the heartaches you went through, the losing childhood friends, the loss of your father, battles with addiction throughout your career. If this happens for you, what will it mean for you to see your mom and your wife and your kids right there in front of you while you're making that speech?
No, it's going to be a huge moment. But for all those reasons that you just named, everything that I went through, like all the different reasons why I shouldn't be sitting here, I think it's going to be super special and something that we can all celebrate and something that's all of ours. You know, me having a family so young and kids so young was the reason why I was able to pitch for so long. It was the reason why I was able to turn my life around and make the decision I made to stop the addiction. And leading up into that, I mean, you saw that whole year I was battling the addiction and battling, you know, drinking and all that stuff. And then, you know, sitting in that room in Baltimore when I sat there and told you guys we're going to rehab.
Yankees left-hander CC Sabathia announcing he's checking himself into an alcohol rehabilitation center effective immediately, rendering his 2015 season over.
In that moment, going to Cooperstown, you know, that was the furthest thing from my mind. And like just 9 years later, like having a chance to live that out is going to be pretty crazy.
I've had the opportunity to go to Cooperstown a couple times, and what really stands out to me when you're going through the hall, every plaque has a story really associated with who that player is. 100 years down the road, hopefully your plaque is there. What would you hope your story is?
Wow. Man, I haven't thought about that. I would just want it to reflect who I was as a competitor and who I was as a teammate. That's all I care about on the field. And I feel like people that play with me will understand that.
I just want you to know, man, you got so many people pulling for you. Hopefully this happens for you. We can't wait to hear your speech. I know it'll be nice and short and sweet.
It's going to be short.